Imagine walking on the coast somewhere and the wind starts to pick up and all of a sudden it looks stormy. Then out of nowhere a whale lands right in front of you. Automatically thoughts that a hurricane is happening pops in your mind. Hurricanes are areas of low pressure that form over oceans in tropical climate regions. In the beginning, the ocean storm is called a tropical disturbance, which is like a bunch of thunderstorms with very little wind circulation. As their wind blows in the same direction at the same speed, hurricanes gather heat and energy from the warm ocean waters. As warm seawater evaporates, it feeds the hurricane's growing winds. Hurricane winds rotate in a counterclockwise direction around a calm center known as the eye of the hurricane. The eye can be up to 20 miles per long. Hurricanes usually occur June 1st through November 30th, starting in the Atlantic Ocean, Caribbean Sea, or the Gulf of Mexico. When hurricanes occur, they have enough forceful wind to take down houses, cause floods, destroy people's belongings, and knock out power. Hurricanes occur in the summer and fall because they need water temperatures of at least 80 degrees to develop. When the ocean water turns warm, it stays warm throughout the fall season, which makes September the most active month for a hurricane to occur. Hurricanes do not usually occur during the winter. Since 1886, only 3 hurricanes have been recorded during December and 1 in January. Hurricanes normally end when they lose power. This happens when they move away from coastal areas and hit land. For a hurricane to survive, it needs wind, thunderstorms, and heavy rain. Certain land structures can break its force and take away power, but before they end, they have cleared a path of destruction. Hurricanes can cause catastrophic damage to coastlines and several miles inland. Winds exceeding 155 miles per hour can be produced, as well as tornadoes and microbursts. Hurricanes can create storm surges along the coast and cause extensive damage from rainfall. Floods and flying debris from the excessive winds are often deadly and destructive results of these weather events. When the winds are coming in that strong, homes are often destroyed along with everything in them. Cars are picked up and telephone poles are knocked over, and devastation caused is a long-term effect. Unlike tornadoes, which only last a few minutes, hurricanes can last up to a week. Names are given to hurricanes so that meteorologists can identify them and track them across the oceans. There are 6 lists of boys' and girls' names that get reused every 6 years. Sometimes names are retired from the list if a hurricane has been really big and destructive, such as Katrina, Andrew, and Mitch. Hurricanes are classified into categories, with Category 1 being 74 to 95 mile per hour winds, Category 2 96 to 110 mile per hour winds, Category 3 111 to 130 mile per hour winds, Category 4 131 to 155 mile per hour winds, and Category 5 anything above 155 miles per hour. In the U.S., Category 5 Hurricane Katrina in 2005 was the most destructive hurricane to have ever hit land. Storm surges flooding to 25 to 28 feet above normal tide level occurred, causing 80% of New Orleans to be underwater. 1,800 human lives were taken and $23.7 billion in damage was caused. Hurricane Katrina may have been the most costly hurricane to hit Earth or to hit land, but the deadliest was in 1900 that made landfall in Galveston. It was a Category 4, killing 8,000 people. Some facts about hurricanes include, due to the Earth's rotation, hurricanes spin counterclockwise north of the equator and clockwise south of the equator. Most Atlantic hurricanes are born off the western coast of Africa, where warm water and a cool upper atmosphere conspire to create a spiraling storm. Only about 85 hurricanes occur worldwide each year. In comparison, there are 500,000 detectable earthquakes. About 90% of deaths that occur during hurricanes result from drowning in floods. Slow-moving hurricanes produce more rainfall and can cause more damage from flooding than faster, more powerful moving hurricanes. Let me remind you of the main destructions hurricanes can cause that may affect people's lives. Hurricanes cause high winds, floods, and tornadoes. They also have naming patterns and are divided into categories. Hurricanes can still be dangerous even if you're on high grounds. If you hear of a warning, it's best to get out of the area. If you are ever walking around the beach during the months of June through November and feel excessively strong winds, you now know that hurricane season is in session and one might be coming for you.